Hi guys, I am back with another old guys video. This time we are playing against Gain, Ghett, Koa and Phaeris, which is a pretty interesting team, especially because Gain can be buffed movement and it's pretty high mobility afterwards. And my Krosmasters are not very durable against Gain. I changed my setup up a little bit. I decided to swap Ghett and Diver Barrel around, such that I can buff her and Socom over here. Maybe I should have also swapped Fernzocken with Koa, but I think the Koa over here is pretty important, such that I can move on the shop next turn over to this side of the map. So if I wouldn't be able to do that, that's not that great if Koa has to go back over here to shop, because I need to zone the opponent with my Koa, if possible. So let's see. He moved his gain very aggressively. Now he has 7 movement points. One thing I have to think about is that he can walk up to 7 squares, which is over here. So I should keep my Diver Barrel and, if possible, my Ghett out of range of Gain. So this is the most important thing. The problem over here is that in the shop is the 2 movement items, so he has 9 movement points, which is pretty ridiculous. And he should be able to reach me easily. So let's see. If you could reach my Diver Barrel, this would be like critical 6 base damage and 3 attacks, plus the 2 base damage from him and 1 attack. This is with luck. So if my Diver Barrel is in range to Gain or Ghett, he's dead for sure. So I am not allowed to go in range with my Diver Barrel. So what I'm thinking about is here what I can do then if I don't do that. So let's see, my Diver Barrel can move 5 spaces if I buff him movement. That's what I decide to do, because Fernzocken cannot reach his gain anyway. So I decide to buff my Diver Barrel with movement, such that he can walk 5 spaces, attack him with his shovel attack, and also Ghett can now reduce his movement. So this is 6 movement right now. And with the 5 movement of Diver Barrel, I could reduce his movement even further to 5, and then also put a shovel over here and push him back and put the shovel where he's standing now, because then he has to walk this big round to reach my Krosmaster. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I would do that, his gain would be over here, and my Diver Barrel would be over here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces, and he can walk 5. Then if he buys the 2 movement item, he can still kill my Diver Barrel. So what I decide to do here is collect the karma and buy the recall potion for Diver Barrel, such that he can recall after attacking Gain, and then he's not able to reach anybody. Even with his movement buff, he could maybe reach Ghett. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, with the movement buff he can then reach Ghett. But that's not that big of a deal, because Ghett has water resistance and water and luck, which is quite good against the attack of Ghett, of the other Ghett. And I also have to do something, so otherwise he would just walk to me and attack me anyway, because 6 movement plus 2 is 8, and this is quite high. That's why I decide to do that and move my Diver Barrel over here with the recall potion, and also put him back with the shovel. I will fast forward a little bit now, because there's not much that will be happening. I pushed him back with the shovel as I told. I didn't attack anybody because everyone was out of range. I just collected the karmas. Now it's his turn. And now let's see what he will do with his gain. Okay. So he sold the dice. Now he has 5 movement. And as expected, he's going to buy the movement item and use it to go and to come close to Ghett. One good point is that his other two Krosmasters are two melee Krosmasters. I think in his team it would be a better idea to put a more law in there, because it's not that easy for him to use his Koa and Phaeris effectively for attacking the opponent, especially Phaeris, because yeah, he's pretty slow if he doesn't get pushed. So let's see. Now he's did 6 damage. This was not that big of a deal. And his Ghett can do a maximum of 2 damage. So this is fine with me, because I'm hoping that I can kill his Gain the turn after if I could attack him with everybody. Except maybe with Koa, but it really depends. Probably not with Koa, because I had to buff movement on Koa. So now he will be attacking me. His Koa get buff movement. He wanted to collect some karmas instead of attacking my Ghett, so that's fine with me. Fast forward to my turn. So now I have some decisions to make. I have 5 karma, and I need to try and kill his Gain. I have 1-2 damage, but he has strength and the other one for air, so he rolls 2 dice for both of them. And he also has armor, I guess. Yeah, Gain his armor. And so I need to get pretty lucky to kill him. So first of all I need to attack him with Ghett. It's pretty obvious, because if I get blocked, this would be quite annoying over here. So if I don't get blocked, I could attack him with Fernslocken, but now I can't, which is also quite a problem. And they also dealt only 2 damage. So let's see. My Koa can now go shopping, and I can buy the green buff, which is fine. And I could also buff by the fire wand, which does 2 fire damage. I could put it on. Where can I put it? I think I cannot use it this turn if I'm not mistaken, because my Fernslocken cannot. Or maybe she can. I could push back Gain with the shovel, and then use the war stuff and walk over here and attack him with the war stuff, which would be 2 fire damage, which that's only roll armor for. So this is 2 base damage now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left, and he has 9 health. But he has armor, and he has this power where he rolls more dice against blue and green attacks. No, violet and green attacks. So this is 1 damage, this is fine, I guess. And the problem with his Wakfu Storm is that my Gain, especially because he's locked now, is probably dead next turn. So what I have to think about is, if my Ghett dies, I need to be able to not sacrifice more Krosmasters to him if possible. I think I mispositioned my Koa over here, but especially because he can kill my Ghett easily with his Gain, or maybe not. I could shuffle him back over here, and he has only 3 movement, and then he will not be able to walk around to kill Ghett. So his Koa will probably take Ghett. So it's fine that I position my Koa over here. So 2 attacks, yeah, and this was pretty low damage output. So now he has 5 health left, which is quite high. It will be nearly impossible to deal 5 damage. I need to crit once against armor. So let's see. But he has to kill his Gain with his Koa and his Ghett. What I also could do is I could place a block puppet. I think I should have done that actually, because now I cannot kill Gain anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, if he uses Wakfu Storm, he can still run around and take my Gain. So this is This what I was thinking was I could place the block puppet over here and then move my Phaeris in front of Koa such that Koa cannot reach my Ghett. But the problem with that is that Gain can easily kill my Ghett anyway, so this is not that big of a deal. So I think it's better to just deal more damage, especially because he heals himself back up by 2 next turn, and my Gain will be dead, so... Another problem with this positioning right now is that I cannot buff my Diver Burrell next turn with my Hinol, but let's see what he will do anyway. So especially let's see what his Gain will do. He's using the Wakfu Storm, and now he has 10 AP. Now he can attack, and there's also the lightning. So because of the lightning, he should be able to easily kill me with Ghett attack, lightning, and core attack. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6 base damage with even die roll. So, and he has only 5 health, so this should work out for him. So that's why he also decides to not attack my Gain, I think, and decides to go for my Hinol instead. So he probably should have attacked my Hinol with his 0 damage spell instead of my Shovel. Especially because Hinol had air resistance, so he could have survived both of these attacks, but he didn't. This is annoying. So if he will be able to kill my Ghett now, it will be quite hard to come back from this, especially because then I have one GG left. Now he's using the lightning. This is 2 damage. Okay. And he walks to me with his Koa. And he deals only 2 damage. This was quite unlikely that I survived these 3 attacks. But I did, so I was pretty lucky here. So let's see what I can do now. If I will be able to kill his Gain. And especially if I could, he still has 2 GG left, which is quite a problem. So I could take the double here and then sell my dice and try to collect more karmas because I have the shovel is dead, right? Yeah, I have no shovel left. So I will collect 2 karmas for the kill and 3 over here. So then I have 5 karmas, 7 karmas. And I need to collect 3 more karmas, but I think I actually cannot do that unless I move over here. No, I can. Yeah, I could walk around Koa, but I need to dodge 3 times, so this is quite unlikely. So what I decide to do instead is just go for the safe kill and try to do it as safe as possible, especially because my damage output is not that high. I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, and he has 7 health, so I need to make it true because I need the kill to win the game. And I assume if I'm not winning yet and he has 1 GG left and then kills my Ghett, it should be a quite fair game for me, because he has like 1 Phaeris back over here, so he cannot do that much with him. And I need to only kill his Ghett or his core and afterwards his Ghett. And Ghett doesn't have a high damage output by himself, so let's see. Now I can reduce the movement also, but instead decided to go for a dodge and collect the karmas, because reducing movement is not that big of a deal, especially because his Krosmasters are all over here on my side. So let's see where I can walk. So I did 3 damage, which is quite good, because now I need to only deal 4 more damage. There's not much I can buy, which is a good fit. I would like to reduce the AP of Ghett by 3, because then he would not be able to attack me. And maybe my Gain could stay alive, because his core cannot reach me, and if I kill his Gain, it would be quite good. So, but because I cannot use it on Gain, except with my Molor, but problem with Molor attacking his Gain, his Get with reduced movement is that he cannot attack Gain. And because I desperately need to kill Gain, in my opinion, I just need to attack Gain with everything I have. Especially because now I dealt only 1 damage, which is quite unfortunate, I would say. But he has armor, so this is fine. Let's see where I can walk now. So he probably will attack my Get with his Get. So I should be, yeah. If I walk over, yeah, this was not that great, actually. I don't know why I walked over here. I think I should have keep standing here, because now you can easily do a cross attack over here and hit 3 of my Krosmasters, which is, yeah, but yeah, this was a big mistake, I think. So now you're still 3 health left, but if I get lucky and crit him, I will be able to, yeah, and I do the critical. So this game gets interesting. Otherwise I would have just on the spot lost the game. So here I said sorry. So let's see what he will do his next turn. He will start his turn with Get. And as usual, I said he will take all 3 of my Krosmasters. So my Dive Braid would be standing here. It would be way better, I think. But I haven't thought about that he can use this cross attack that great. Now he reduces movement on Koa and walks 1 space away, I think. No, 2 spaces. His Koa can also attack me, so this was, yeah, not that great. One good thing is in the shop is the healing potion. So if he won't buy it with his Phaeris, what he is not doing, I could buy the healing potion in the shop. So let's see. Okay, I could take the double if I wanted to. I think I should take the double here. Especially because I have much more Krosmasters and he's not able to kill them that fast, so I should go and try and go for the safe play and just go for doubles and buying GGs if possible, because his damage output with Get is not that high. And I should just take him a little bit, heal me back up sometimes, and this should work out quite fine. But now I have a good chance to kill his Koa, I think. I think it's pretty hard to kill his Get, so I decided to just take his Koa instead. Now I did a big mistake in my opinion. I forgot that I need to sell 1 die, such that I can buy the healing portion for Diver Birel. So that's why I'm missing 1 karma right now. And this is quite a problem, because now I walk away, such that he cannot easily attack me with his Get. So he has to walk over here and then attack me, and then I will be able to attack him back. So okay. And now I reduce his AP. I think I should have moved my Koa over here. This was a mistake because I forgot probably that I reduce his AP this turn, so he cannot attack anyway. And his Koa will be dying anyway probably, so let's see. If I collect the karma, he could buff his Phaeris movement and then walk to me with his Phaeris. This would be not that great in my opinion, so I decided to do instead to walk away. I think I should have walked to 1 space over here, so this was a little bit too far. But I wanted to go for the double route and the GG route, so I wanted to buy GGs. And I also want to be out of range of Phaeris with every Krosmaster. With 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why I walk over here. Because his Get, the only thing he can do is buy a buff movement, and his Koa will be dead right now. So I just need to walk away from Phaeris. Let's see where he can. Now I think I should walk in front of Ghett with Fanzokum over here. Not that far away. Yeah. I kind of didn't think about the AP reduction, maybe, I don't know. The movement here was quite flawed. The core should have been over here, the Ghett dive over here, and Fanzokum over here probably. So this would be better walking spaces. Now he be buffed movement for Phaeris, and he is going for the Karmas. Okay, interesting. So he collected 5 Karmas and didn't buy GG. If I take the double now, he has only 2 GG left. I will be ahead in this race. Again. But the next turn he could buy GG, so this is unfortunate for me. His Ghett has still 11 health. So I don't want my Krosmasters to die, so I will buy the healing potion for Diver Burrell. And I need to stay out of range of his Ghett with my level 1 Krosmasters, in my opinion. Especially with my Koa, because she has no range anyway. And he can walk 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 cross attack. He can attack over here. So that's why I'm walking over here. And especially because I can collect 1 karma next turn over here. Now I'm using the healing potion. And also decide to go out of range, I think. This was a little bit too far again. So this is pretty important. I will be talking about tips and tricks here about walking too far away from your opponents and what problems it has. And right now I'm doing it quite often. This is annoying. So, and here I just walk over here, especially because I reduced his range now. If I would have thought about that, then I could have moved my core over here. And now I finally can spawn my block puppet, because I cannot attack him anyway. So I try to stay away from him as much as possible. Now he cannot walk to me with his Phaeris, which is fine. Let's see what he will do. I will just skip a little bit. So he decided to take my Morloa for 2 damage and moved his Phaeris away. Now you see the little problem over here. I moved my Diver Brill wrong here, way too far. He should have been over here or something, and then he couldn't have moved his Phaeris out of range of my Diver Brill. Because now I'm walking back anyway, so yeah, this is quite a grindy game, and this GG race, I'm not winning it for sure. Especially because I have 4G and he's 3, and he's maybe able to kill my Morlaw at some point. So that's why I decided to give him some more health, such that he can survive more attacks from his Ghett. Because otherwise he would for sure die next turn, because I cannot move him away safely. I will also attack his Ghett. One thing I have to think about here is if I move my Morlaw away from him or to him, such that I can maybe block him. And then next turn, if I block him, I could attack him easier. But even if I would block him here behind the tree, my Diver Barrel cannot reach him next turn, which is, yeah, not that great. So I'm not sure what to do here, but I think I decide to move away. Okay. I think actually I should have moved to him. My Fanzokim cannot do much. I can just position her such that he cannot cross attack both of them, Morlaw and Fanzokim. So I will do that. And let's see what he does. I move my block puppet. Now it's his Ghett's turn. He's buying a GG. And he didn't even attack. So this is, he wanted to move very far away. So he missed the attack there. And didn't miss an attack actually. He could have walked here and then attacked and then walked the circle 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he would have been over here. I think this would be a better idea for him, but he wanted to run away because he now is ahead in the GG race. So let's see how this GG race turns out, because now I am the one who needs to go to reach him. So I need to go a bit more offensively, but I have to care that my Koa does not die or doesn't get attacked by his Ghett. So now I think about it, because now I could fork four spaces and then 1, 2, 3, 4 cross attack, but I will attack him with my Moloa, because Phaeris can heal himself back up anyway. So I decide to attack his Ghett. And I also will walk towards him, because he now has free range and would still need to walk 1 space backwards to attack me. I could also keep standing here, but then he could move out of range of my Moloa next turn, because he can walk 4 and I can only walk 3. So that's why I decided to move here, because now he cannot run away from me. And my friend Sockham has 6 health left, so I go aggressively with her also and collect the karma. Okay, let's see what he will do now. So he's buffing himself movement and is running away. So he's trying to go for the GG race. I hope I will be able to lock him from doing it. His Phaeris will not do much, he's also running away. Now I'm thinking what I can do and how I can maybe win this race. Especially because he didn't roll the double, I have some time left. So I need to go aggressive and should try to attack him somehow. So I can move my Koa over here, this is fine. I can even attack his Phaeris with my Sockham with the range attack. But I cannot attack him with my Dire Barrel, because he's 1 space too far. But I think I should buy a GG here, even if he is not able. I think it's better to wait 1 turn with buying the GG. And here I can also attack his Ghett again. And now I blocked my Sockham from attacking Phaeris, but this is not a big problem because he can heal himself back up anyway, and he doesn't have to do anything else with his karmas. So I decide to buy the GG. I think I should have waited 1 turn because I cannot lose next turn anyway. But yeah, let's see what he will do now. So it's his Ghett's turn. He walks over here and goes aggressive now again. So he's going back, he's going in, because he's back in the GG race now. And he also cannot buy a GG right now. And now he probably will maybe walk away. No, he's not walking away. Oh yeah, he is. He's walking away. Okay. Oh, so now I'm thinking about taking the double, but I think I should not take the double here, because if I take the double, he can buy GG back next turn, and then I will be behind for a couple of turns where he will be able to take the double. So that's why I decided not to take the double instead. I hope you see the problem here with taking the double. He would be at 1. He would have an 11% chance of dying next turn. But then he can buy GG, and then I would have the same chance. And I also cannot do something the turn after that. So I cannot buy GG back next turn. So that's why he has 60% chance of 56% I think to take the double. So then I would lose. So that's why I'm not taking double here. I'm thinking how to get aggressive. I need to get in there somehow. I need to get some damage in. My Morlor has only 4 health left, so I need to keep him alive. This is way too important. Might I move my Devil Barrel over here? I can move my Morlor over here, attack him, and then move 1 space back. And then he cannot again not attack 2 people with his cross-section attack. And I think it's quite important to reduce his range, such that he has to walk to me. So now I do 0 damage again. This is quite annoying. I have only 2 movement, so yeah. This was... I think I haven't thought about the 2 movement because he reduced my movement with his Ghett. So that's why I decided to just go in with everybody, because his best target with his cross-section attack is here anyway. So it doesn't really matter that he's able to attack over here with his cross-section attack. So that's why I decided to go aggressive. Especially because he has to walk here, over here, to attack both of them. And now my Morlor is only 1 health left. And my Diver 4 health. So this is quite a grindy game actually. This is 35 minutes right now. On the board, this would be like over an hour already, and this would be impossible to play this out. This is one thing that I'm not liking at the moment about the board game, is that the timer is too short in my opinion. 40 or 45 minutes that many people are playing. If you are from other countries than Germany and watching this video, would you mind posting how much the turn length of your tournaments is at your local game store or at your tournaments? Because here in Germany they are most of the time 40 or 45 minutes, and in my opinion they should be 50 to 60 minutes. If you would collect some data from online games, I think you could conclude that by adding some minutes to the game, and the variance on the game length is quite high in my opinion. So some games are quite fast, but others are quite long. And in my opinion, you shouldn't be blocking 20% of games going to draws, because they just play out very slow. But this is another topic I will talk in the tips and tricks series about maybe. So just wanted to mention it here, and if you could give me some feedback about turn lengths in your country, post them down below please. Okay, so now back to the game. So what can I do here? I have 2 GG, I sold the dice, and I don't want him to be able to attack my Morlor next turn, and he's quite literally in front of him. So the only thing now I can do that is using this block item. The problem with that is he is 3G. If he rolls a double and kills my Morlor, I'm not coming back from this game, especially because I'm dead now. And if he does roll the double, it's still quite hard for me to come back. So what I decided to do here is block his Ghett and take the chance of him not be able to kill my Diver Barrel with his Ghett and his Phaeris. So this would be 3 base damage, and I have 4 health. So I think I need to take this gamble here. And another problem is that I cannot attack him with my Morlor. Or maybe I should have. Maybe I should have gone for the... No, I don't think so. I think this would have been a mistake. What I could do here is I cannot use the range attack. And if I would walk over here and use the range attack, he could just kill me. So I need to walk over here. If I would walk over here and attack him and move back over here, he could still use the cross attack on this spot and hit both of them. So that's why I need to walk away and not attack him. This is quite unfortunate. But my friend Zokum can get in there and attack his Ghett. Here I did a big mistake, I think. I attacked his Ghett, but I moved my friend Zokum away. from my Diver Barrel, such that he can now move his Phaeris back over here. I haven't thought about that my block puppet will block him anyway over here. I wanted to get the maximum blocks, because if he's... Why did I move the block puppet over here? Yeah, because it doesn't really matter. It will be blocking me next turn, and if he will be able to dodge me, he can walk over here anyway and attack my Molor. And my Koa even. So he's going for the cross-section attack as I told, and was hoping to kill my Diver Barrel. I think he had to take this chance and try and kill my Phaeris, but he didn't do enough damage for him to kill me, and now I have again a chance. It didn't roll the double, which is quite lucky, and his Ghett has only 2 health left. So right now I'm thinking how I can do this 2 damage without... Yeah, because I have 2 minor problems. So let's see. Actually, I'm not sure what happens if I would kill both of them with my staff attack. Who will die first? I think in the online game it's quite random. On the board game I could decide who's dying first and then I would win the game, I think. But here I'm not sure what's happening, so I cannot really do that. So obviously I think I should take the critical over here. Why I'm not taking the critical? The problem is I have my Diver Barrel and my Phaeris. Yeah. Doesn't really matter because I need to attack his Phaeris anyway. So the reason why I decided to sell my dice here is because the only Krosmaster who can attack his Ghett is my Molor, and he would still have a pretty low chance of being able to kill him. So that's why instead this would be like a, I don't know, with critical it's like a 40% chance, maybe a 30% chance to win the game over here. But I decided to drag this game a little bit longer. I don't know if it's a good decision I make here, but yeah, let's see. I still have the chance to kill him, so I can still walk over here and hit him. The chance will only get 10% less or something, or 15% to deal 2 damage. But I still have this chance. And now I also am pretty safe to survive next turn. So now I will attack his Phaeris, because why not? And I will keep standing here, I think. Yeah, I think I wanted to move over here, because then I could easily attack him with my Molor and then just walk away over here or something. And also, I would not hit myself with my Fernzokum attack. So this is one problem. So I think I should walk over here, attack his Ghett, and then walk 1 space away. One, two, 3, 4. I think this movement over here was a little bit of a mistake, because I could have put the block puppet over here. So I decided to go for the safe 1 damage instead of the lucky 2 damage if I don't get blocked. And I also probably should move away over here, because the next turn he cannot block both of my Krosmasters with his Phaeris, which is annoying if his Ghett is on 1 health. And I don't want him to be able to do that. And my block puppet also needs to be placed over here if it doesn't get blocked, because then he's not able to attack to kill my Molor. And now I just need to hope that he doesn't roll the double. Yeah, he's not rolling the double. This is quite good for me, because now he's not able to kill any one of my Krosmasters. He needs to just do some damage, but then will probably not be able to get away and survive next turn with his Ghett. The only thing that can happen to me now is I roll the random double and lose the game. He had also the chance to roll the double here, but I had to take it. So there was no way I could have killed his Ghett because of the mistake last turn with the Friend Lockham, where I moved such that he could place his Phaeris in between my Krosmasters. And now he's taking my Ghett. And let's watch this to the end, how this turns out. So this was quite a long game. Here I shouldn't take the double. This would be a quite big mistake. And now I can for sure kill him. So I have the only safe kill here, I think, is if I just buy the Aqua buff with my for my Diver Barrel, because then his base damage is 2, because Ghett has resistance, and he's for sure killing him. So this is the play which wins me the game for sure. So this is quite an interesting game. It was quite nerve-wracking while I'm playing it. So it was amazing. I was at the edge of losing many times, and he was not that many times at the edge of losing. But yeah, very nice game, very nice game. I liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching this game as much as I did playing it. It was very fun. My last game was also quite interesting with the Diver Barrel against the Diver Barrel Swarm team. If you can check this out on the left side. Also, I wanted to tell you that my tips and tricks series will be coming out next week, I assume, because I'm moving right now. It's quite hard to record videos, and for the stages of my uploads you can also check out my new Twitter channel which I made, especially for telling you when the videos are coming online, and maybe report something if I play real life tournaments, or if you are interested in following me, you can do that. I write the link down below, and as usual you can subscribe to my channel if you like, so if you enjoy my videos. Bye, see you next time.